The reverse bay park. This animation will show you how to set up and turn into the bay effectively every time. So first things first, when we enter a car park, we want to make sure we look for bays that are suitable for our vehicle. The bay between the red car and the green car on the left would be a little bit tricky, but as you can see on this demonstration we have some nice bays on the right. We would preferably choose a bay that isn't got a vehicle next to it, but this should work either way. So we set ourselves up slightly to the center of the car park. And the reason for this is because when you reverse, the car will swing out. So we don't want to be too close to vehicles on the left, otherwise we'll swing into them. Now our reference point here then, in my vehicle, and this will work in other vehicles, but just appreciate that you might need to move the reference point forwards or backwards slightly, depending on your own vehicle. But we line up our elbow as we look down from a perspective point of view, and this screenshot will show you what I mean, to the white line on the right hand side of the vehicle. Now if we select this line, basically when we full lock the wheel, the vehicle will end up in the third bay back from this line. So bay 1, bay 2, bay 3. Now some people struggle with steering, so what we're going to do now is jump into a quick video that explains steering. If you don't need this, feel free to skip the video to the next chapter and we'll catch you over there. So as you can see, if we turn our wheels to the right, we would expect the vehicle to drive forwards to the right. That makes sense, doesn't it? When we're reversing then, we're going to get the curvature, as you can see represented by the red line. The car will reverse back and also go to the right, as you can see. Now where some people get confused is they think if they turn the wheel to the left, that the car will go to the direction that the wheel is facing. But remember, the wheel going forward would take us to the left, which means in reverse it would take us also to the left. The yellow arrow represents what people think in their mind, but watch as I play this animation forward how weird the front wheels look and how weird they move across the road. This of course would not happen. So as you can see there, it makes sense to think about the forward momentum before you think about the reverse. Or quite simply, just think of it, if you want to go to the right, you turn to the right. So this bit's for you. If you were struggling with that, let's straighten the wheels back up again. And if we turn the wheels to the left, which way do you think the vehicle would go? Put a note in the comments now, and if this helped you, obviously, remember to like the video. But let's see if you were right. Of course, the vehicle will go to the left because it's going to follow the arc, the curvature of the road to the left. So I hope that helped, and remember, if it did, make sure you give it a little thumbs up. But basically, as you can see now, we're going to be turning our vehicle one full lock to the right. This will put the car around in a nice arc that should put the car in that third bay. Now remember, we must do our observations at this point. So POM, POM stands for preparation, observations and move. Always use this whenever you've gone from a forward to reverse or reverse to forward gear. And this ensures that you're not missing any information, you're not seeing Margaret reversing out of the bay over your right hand side, and then you should be good. So as you can see, we've sent the car around in a nice arc. Now when it looks straight down your door mirrors, this is the moment you know to stop your vehicle and to straighten your wheel back up again. Because as long as the vehicle is in the square, that is all that matters. Again, later in the POV shot, I do actually show you how to correct the maneuver, and it's a lot easier to see that in live view rather than as an animation, which doesn't really help. So we're going to reverse back into the bay, and we're going to stop before we plough into the tree or the hedges behind us. And then we're going to get the car ready to move again. The examiner will say, thank you very much, move on when you're ready. So we're going to select gear 1, and we're going to have a good look round again, make sure that nobody's walking around the vehicle, And then we're going to set off, being mindful of cars coming up and down the car park as well. And then a final check in your mirrors as you move away, and just remember to get yourself back into a normal road position. Now let's move on to the live video, and I'll see you over there. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to try and stay more central. If it's a two-way road, then just go slightly over the line, only at the point that you're going to reverse. But here you can see I can be a bit more central because it's a one-way system. So we're going to pause in the center, or slightly left of center. And what we're looking for this time is another reference point that works for us in the vehicle we're in. In this vehicle, if I put my hand on my steering wheel like this and put my elbow out, I can line up the white line to my elbow, and when it's around that point, I know I'm going to end up in 3 bays back, this being bay 1, 2, 3. I'm going to end up in 3 bays back from the bay that I'm in. So I put the handbrake on, select reverse, and I full lock the wheel to the direction that I want to go. So I want to go to the right, so I full locked to the right. Do a quick check round and start reversing. Again, I'm moving the camera very slowly because I don't want to make everyone feel sick, so you can do that a lot quicker. Now as I'm coming backwards, in this mirror here, I can see on the floor the white line that I need to be next to in this mirror. Now on the right hand side, sorry, on the left hand side, I should be able to see the line that's going to end up down the side of the vehicle. Ah, there it is there, look. You see it? Just there. So now I'm going to go very slowly backwards. This is looking on track, but I can see in this side, I'm closer. So I'm just taking a little bit of turn off to just tweak. And this is the thing, you have to tweak the maneuver as you go. And as it's starting to look straight now, I'm starting to straighten the wheel up. Again, another quick check over the blind spot until I feel like my vehicle is in the square. And now when the line is straight, the wheel is straight. Checking round, coming back and pausing the vehicle when I feel like I'm in the middle, which is about there. Now in this car, I can tell I'm roughly in the middle by the curb coming slightly under the door mirror there, and by visually looking at over the right side there at where the line is in relation to the car. Now, it's really important on the maneuver that you appreciate that you can correct a maneuver. So if at this point I didn't get my car perfectly in the bay and I wasn't sure that I was in the lines, it's okay to drive the car forwards. So what I would do, let's say I wanted to be more to the right. So I'll go right up to the line just to prove this. I would look round and I would turn to the right, and then I would turn back to the left. Watch what happens in this mirror when I do that. Can you see how I've got closer to the line? As soon as the line's straight, straighten the wheel, go forward slowly. Okay, and then pause, and then back into reverse. So I've obviously made that a little bit closer to the line on the right, but what you would be doing is you would be making sure that you're more in the center of the bay. Now this would still be a pass because the criteria for the test is to get the car in the square. It doesn't matter if your wheel is really close to or touching the white line, as long as it is not out of the bay over the white line. And that goes for both sides of the vehicle. This video is part of a 4-video sequence, all on the maneuvers that you could get on your driving test. So if you found this one helpful, then make sure you check out this one next.